Science asks questions. Propaganda prohibits questions. Which do you see going on in our world? Hi, I'm Donald Lee, and this is episode 5 of my video blog, Beyond Ironic. A few weeks ago, I wrote about Joseph Goebbels' famous 11 points of propaganda. If you recall, the general purpose of propaganda is to instill the official government narrative of reality into people's minds and prevent anyone questioning what's really going on. Propaganda creates a false narrative, an alternate reality, really a fantasy. And propaganda cannot allow this fantasy to be questioned. Questioning is all about truth-seeking. The truth is exactly what propaganda doesn't want revealed. The truth would destroy the fantasy that the propaganda works so hard to create. That's why propaganda and censorship are two sides of the same coin. When you see one, the other one is there as well, even if you don't notice it. Science, on the other hand, constantly asks questions. Science is all about questioning. How does this work? What caused that? Why is this happening? Is there a better explanation? You know what I mean. And you know how science works, at least in a general sense. Science is never about just accepting whatever someone tells you. That's not science. That's faith, or indoctrination, or gossip, or slavery, or propaganda. In the same way, science has nothing to do with trust. Anyone who says, trust the science, knows nothing about science and nothing about trust. A scientist doesn't say, I trust you. A scientist says, show me your experimental method. I'll do that experiment and see what results I get. A scientist says, show me your data. I'll do my own statistical analysis. Trust doesn't enter into science, and science doesn't enter into trust. This is essentially what the deal that scientists made 3 centuries ago during the Enlightenment is all about. Scientists agreed that science would restrict itself to studying what is observable with our 5 senses, to doing experiments that are repeatable, and to relying solely on physical evidence and reason, and to asking questions about whatever they want to know. Questions, evidence, reason. These are the basic tools of science. These are also the weapons most feared by propaganda. Propaganda prohibits questions and evidence and reason. They are poison to it. Propaganda is nourished by unquestioning acceptance, ideology instead of evidence, and emotion instead of reason. It cooks with platitudes, slogans, memes, insults, slurs, and logical fallacies. When you look around the world, do you see science or do you see propaganda? I'm not a scientist, but my life and career have intersected with science and scientists enough to know when I see science and when I see propaganda. It's really beyond ironic, but I don't see much science. How about you? I explain this and much more in my recent book, What the Hell is Going On? The Web of Fraud That is Enslaving Everyone and How We Can Escape to Freedom. You can order a copy of my book from your favorite online bookstore or check my website for links. It's www.cominghomespirit.com. God bless you.